Oh, it's not showing up. There we go. Hello everyone, my name is Jaber. Welcome back to Connected Hearts. I haven't played this in a little bit, but we are back to continue where we left off. Damn, I haven't played this in a while. Shit. As we get deeper and the air becomes colder and the traces of life even less common until they disappear completely. There are no more bones or tracks anywhere, not even moss. I suddenly stop and turn to see Mary. Strangely, she didn't seem uneasy, not even bored. Isasi holding my hand was all she wanted to do. Mary, are you sure that crossing this cave you can escape the forest?
Yes, I'm sure. I read it in one of those notes long ago.
She explained before lowering her sigh. Her sigh? Do you mean her sight? And holding tight her plushie.
But I've never been here before. I didn't imagine it would be a maze.
I understand it's not like we are going wrong. It's just the path is much harder than we expected. I let out a sigh in frustration, taking a couple of seconds to rest before moving on. And then we suddenly find a fork in the path. In front of my eyes, I see 3 different possibilities. From each of them comes out cold and moist air. Ew. I light them with the lamp only to discover they extend deeper than the light can reveal. They seem to go on forever, taking us deep underground. My heart almost stops beating before the idea that we should be walking forever inside the cave. Nervous, I look back. The entrance is too far to be seen, but I have a sensation that even if I go back, I wouldn't be able to find it. I sigh, closing my eyes for a moment in a gesture full of frustration.
Here is another one of those notes.
I open my eyes and when I hear Mary's voice, seeing her crouch to pick up a new sheet of paper. The truth is, I have no desire to read what it says. I don't expect anything good. There is no right way, just moving forward, she said, reading the message. My face goes pale with surprise. Wait, what did you say? Mary turns to me and nods.
That's what it says.
Then she walks to me and offers me the paper. Not wasting time, I read it. There's no right way, just moving forward. You are right. Was the only thing I could come up with.
Do you think it's a clue?
After saying that, Mary looks up to my eyes. Then she tilts her head and blinks with curiosity as she waits for my answer. Yes, it seems so. I scratch my head, confused. Then I turn my sight to our options with a more serious look. Which path should I take? Does it? Let's go to the center. We walk in silence across the narrow passage, holding hands to avoid getting separated. We keep moving on in a straight line for an unknown time. I don't know if it were a few minutes or a couple of hours. It felt as if I was sleepwalking, oblivious of the passage of time. It could well be eternal and have been walking for years to that end. I don't come back to my senses until we reach a big open space inside the cave. Another? I am surprised, or rather astonished, seeing 3 new paths opening before us.
It's like the other time.
Mary murmured. Quickly, the surprise vanishes, leaving in its place a heavy frustration. It isn't a coincidence, right? Of course not. It's impossible it is.
Which way should we go now?
I don't know. I said, thinking she was too calm for how complicated our situation was. I guess she is just unable to understand it. Let's go to the center again. Once again, we walk, holding hands across a path so narrow we can barely move through it. We haven't found any new traces of life. Now we should be so deep nothing can survive here. I can't hear any sound, but I keep hearing your footsteps. The only one there is would be our footsteps. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm an idiot. But after hearing it for so long, my brain learned to ignore them, so it is the same as being in complete silence. However, the weirdest part is that even after such a long walk, I don't feel tired in the least. I'm not sleepy, hungry, or thirsty. perfectly keep walking without a rest. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's better not to think about it. I'm afraid the answer could do me more hurt than well. Finally, I see how the way opens, leading to a bigger chamber inside the cave. At the end, I see what shakes my very core. I'm so shocked I almost dropped the lamp, letting it fall and break in pieces and abandon us in the darkness. Maybe if I didn't see it, I could keep my sanity. Once more, the path divides in 3 narrow choices, just like the one before and the one before that.
Are we walking in circles?
Mary asked, confused, looking at the different paths before looking up to my pale face. Held her hand tightly, not to give her strength, but for not falling apart in that very moment. That's what it looks like. Maybe we were picking up the wrong path? I said, faking calmness. Is there some kind of code across the cave? I can't tell, but it seems like we will have to empty our choices or else we won't be able to move forward, no matter how long it takes us. Center. I just keep going at the center. I can't drop the sensation of deja vu. I know I've done it before, however, it doesn't seem like I have done it 2 or 3 times, but hundreds, even thousands. I could turn off the lamp and keep on walking just with my memories, and I wouldn't trip, not even once. Maybe it's a lie, but that's how I feel at least. Trapped forever, repeating the same over and over again without a reason. Take a deep breath, not knowing what to do. By now it seems I was moving only by inertia. An invisible force was pushing me in unconscious action without any thought of reason behind it.
Maybe, should we go back?
Mary's voice makes me stop. Turn to her, finding a pair of eyes that look at me with curiosity, blinking a couple of times. I snort as I think about it for an instant. I hate the idea of going back and losing all the progress we had made, but without a doubt I can't stay in here any longer. I think I'm losing my mind. Yes, we should go back, Mary, I said kindly with a sweet and fake smile. Definitely we made the wrong choices. We can't yet discard the idea that crossing this cave we can escape the force, but by now I don't care anymore. I only want to go back to the cabin and forget it, I said before turning around and starting to walk back. However, it wouldn't take long for me to stop again. Ow! I suddenly hear a howl so loud and close that my blood turns to ice. I go pale with knowing what it meant.
Ah!
Mary exclaimed, frightened, hugging me close.
There is a wolf nearby.
I take a deep breath, feeling my heart racing. Open my mouth to say something, but before pronouncing a single word, I see a wolf appear right before us. Idiot! Said the wolf with a groan, showing us later its fangs. Its eyes shine, reflecting the light of the lamp, just like its fangs. Slowly I walk back, being pushed by the image of the wolf. My heart beat so loud I felt it was going to come out from my chest. I don't know what to do. There's no place to escape when fighting sounds like the worst possible thing. The only thing left for me is to continue walking back, always showing my face at the wolf that follows me closely, waiting for a distraction or slip to eat me. Mary sobs behind my back. She is dead scared, with good reason. I feel so helpless I want to scream or even fall on my knees and cry. It's so unfair. But that wouldn't help at all. Or maybe? At that moment there is a spark in my brain. I had forgotten something. I had a plan, right? That was just what I had to do. Scream from the bottom of my soul. Idiot! I then yelled, emptying all the air from my lungs. It's so loud it makes an echo across the whole cave. I even feel it tremble for an instant. The wolf exclaims, surprised, taking a step back. Scene that brightens my face and heart. I don't know what happened, if it understood me or it was just the sound, but it seems to have an effect in it. And then, when I was getting ready to do it again, suddenly I feel how Mary lets go of me and runs away. She seemed to be crying. At that moment, I feel an intense cold cover my body. I don't know what happened. It seems the wolf wasn't the only one scared by my yell. Mary! I yelled at the same time and I run behind her. I couldn't leave her alone, even less in such a dangerous place. In any case, even if I tried to escape, the wolf is blocking the way. It's too narrow to avoid it. I keep on running until suddenly I see Mary's shape at the distance. Mary! I said, ignoring how she got so far in the darkness. Once again, there is an open space in the cave. Soon as the pattern repeats itself without an end. She's standing still, hugging her sheep plushie tightly. Oh, they spelled it wrong again. There's something terribly wrong with that image, and I can't explain what, but it makes me uncomfortable. When I get close to her, I don't know if I should scold her or just be thankful she is alright, so like a fool, I just stay quiet. Oh, they left some Spanish exclamation points in here. Imbecile! Oh. Or, I'm gonna say it in like a Spanish accent with like Spanish pronunciations of words. Imbecile. Idiotso. I can't do it. Imbecile, idiots, worthless, pathetic. I move the lamp to... Shut up! Okay. You haven't interrupted me this entire time, and you just do it now? You know I have to end this recording soon, right? I always... shut up. Shush. Shush, please. Oh my god, I just need to get through this fight. Okay, I'll go with you. Okay, fine, whatever. I move the lamp to lighten what there is in front of us. There's no need for me to say it. A group of wolves stares deep at us, with all the intention of wanting to attack us. My very core shakes at that moment. I'm paralyzed. That's not how you spell paralyzed. My mind can't think nothing except that is my end. That it is my end. Trash! Stinky! Ridiculous! Once again, the wolves make fun of us. They seem to understand our disgrace. It is then that I realize something. As impossible as it sounds, all this seems too familiar. My body finally reacts, raising my head to see at the wolves. They stare back at me with glowing eyes full of hate. It is then that I remember what the message said. My frightful secret, my lips murmured. I feel curious, but at the same time, this is a very dire situation. I shouldn't take such a risk. What should I do? Look at them closely. I think I'll save us for the next part. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this and would like to see more of this game, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring the notification bell, remember, die safely. Bye-bye!